So, education. So, in the US, local and state governments make the majority of decisions and funding involved with public education, but there are also several federal influences that directly impact education, such as the Every Student Succeeds Act and Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. States should continue to have the power to make their own laws on public education because of the 10th Amendment and because people are able to have larger impacts on changes to their local education systems based off of a specific community need, and they're able to address that better. Because of the 10th Amendment, all powers not mentioned in the Constitution, which would include public education, go to the states, making public education a reserved power. The federal government, however, has made laws regarding public education in the past by using the 14th Amendment's Equal Protection Clause, where the federal government can intervene if the states fail to provide equal protection to all their citizens. The 14th Amendment was applied to education in the Supreme Court case Brown versus Board of Education in 1954 because the separate but equal facilities of the states were failing and schools were unequal. However, the 14th Amendment has been applied very loosely in terms of education. In the Supreme Court case San Antonio Independent School District versus Rodriguez, which uses the 14th Amendment to challenge the way that schools were funded based off of local property taxes, which meant less funding for poorer areas, leading to underprivileged students. But in this case, the Supreme Court decided that the Equal Protection Clause does not require absolute equal or equal advantages. If the federal government has the power to make education laws, inconsistencies in curriculum between states would be eliminated, which would put the whole country on more of an even level as far as educational standards and expectations, and making all the schools doing similar things. However, when states have the power, there's better cooperation between local and state, which would allow for more adequate attention to each school district and how money should be distributed throughout in order to satisfy the needs and wants of the people, depending on what a certain area is going through. Or what programs need to receive more funding.